Sub-Zero. I'm very sorry about the loss. Y'all played amazing this season. Y'all played amazing this game. It's just I did say I wanted the Bengals to win, but I would just I just I couldn't decide. It was like I wanted the Rams to lose, but Odell deserved the Super Bowl. The Bengals deserved the Super Bowl, but Eli Apple talks so much trash, and he just doesn't deserve it. He's the only player on the Bengals that doesn't deserve the Super Bowl. Everyone else, I would give the Super Bowl trophy to. I just had to decide, and yeah, it was a very tough decision, but I have zero respect for any of the Rams besides Cup, Donald, and Stafford. Um, I like a lot of Rams players, but who do I not like on the Rams? Hey man, Xavier. Yeah, again, I'm very sorry about that. Really, because I don't know how it feels to lose the Super Bowl, but I felt if I've experienced so much pain watching us lose to a field goal against Washington, I can't even imagine how bad the pain is for losing a Super Bowl. Because yeah, I mean, there's nothing hurts more than losing a game against a division rival. Yeah, the Rams have practically like they've invented a new way of like managing teams and stuff. Like I mean, I told you Xavier like before the game. It's like they don't have like exactly they paid their way. They don't use their draft picks. They just trade for like the most superstar players in the league. How you doing, yeah, man? It's Eli Applepayne. Yeah, I mean, he's the only player that didn't deserve the Super Bowl. Everyone else, Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, even B.J. Hill. B.J. Hill's a former Giant. He didn't play much for us, but I love that dude so much. Everyone else deserved it except for Eli Apple. I just part of me thought last week, I just wish the Bengals released him because that would give me more of a reason to support the Bengals. But it's just so hard. Yeah, as I was saying, Xavier, they don't have like an incredible team. They just have like superstar players on a few positions. Like you got Von Miller edge rusher, Aaron Donald D tackle. Then who's the other D tackle? Ashawn Robinson on the O line. Yeah, yeah, the O line. That offensive line was dreadful. I honestly thought like it was gonna be better when they got Riley Reef, Jackson Carmen. Who else? I don't remember who else they got. Yeah, I honestly thought it would be better, but 17 sacks given up to the Titans and Rams. I mean, that's inexcusable. You gotta look into that in the offseason. LA doesn't deserve a Super Bowl. They weren't waiting 30 years for a playoff one. Yeah, they didn't deserve. They didn't deserve it. Yeah, the Bengals have more. They had the Los Angeles has like, how do I explain it? They got more superstar players, but the Bengals have more heart, and that's what got them to the Super Bowl. No one expected them to even make the playoffs. They just had the heart. The Bengals, the Rams, they were just like a they were. I guess you would say they were a unit physically, but I mean the Bengals get an O line. They're unstoppable. That's how it goes. They may be a replacement cornerback for Eli Apple. I guess it kind of helps Mike Hilton is there, but who else would they need next year? I don't know. I think just a third cornerback and an offensive lineman. That's about it, really. And then they're just gonna be a team to beat. Well, heart doesn't mean anything compared to a machine. In some cases, yeah. I mean, you don't watch soccer, but Croatia made the World Cup final. No one expected them to even make the World Cup. That was 2018. They played against like tough teams, England, Argentina. Those teams are like historically class. No one thought Croatia. Croatia was a nobody country, but they made the World Cup final, and then all of a sudden, yeah, AFC is stacked. I'd be surprised if we even win a playoff game in the next five. No, no, come on. You're gonna win a playoff game probably next year. Besides, I mean, I'm trying to think about what's gonna happen next year. Okay, you may not get to the Super Bowl next year. You're probably gonna you're at least making the playoffs next year. And with that in mind, you're probably going to win at least one playoff game. Because the only thing stopping you right now is the offensive line, and you can fix that over the offseason. Like, how much cap space do you guys have? Let me see the cap space thing on it's called Spot Track. Cincinnati, they have um shoot how yeah they have like 55 million cap space. That's ridiculously high for a Super Bowl team. They can definitely use that on offensive line. Brandon Sheriff's a free agent this offseason, assuming Washington doesn't pay for him. Um, who else? Teron Armstead. He's injury prone, but he does the job. I mean, at pick 31, there's I don't know. There's gonna be offensive linemen at pick 31. It's just gonna be a matter of like what's left over because most of the offensive linemen are gonna be picked top 10. Unlike in recent years where I think Andrew Thomas was the only pick in the top 10 that was an offensive lineman. You're definitely getting offensive linemen this offseason. If you don't get offensive linemen after giving up 17 sacks in 2 games, that's unexcusable. Bro, Mahomes, Allen, Herbert, Mac Jones, Lamar Jackson, we aren't about to outplay everyone anytime soon. Just cause they're quarter. I mean, I genuinely doubt we had a chance and absolutely screwed it. You're gonna be fine. I mean, I'm trying to think of the situations for those teams because the majority of the cap space for the Chiefs is Mahomes. That's about it, really. Other than that, their defense is garbage. Okay, their defense. I would say their defense is inconsistent. The Bills, yeah, the Bills are gonna be a team to beat. They have a very good team, but they lost Brian Double and their yeah, they lost their offensive coordinator. So I don't know. Justin Herbert, the Chargers, they have terrible coaching down in Los Angeles. So granted, they beat the Bengals earlier this season, but they just can't find the right coach for the team. Mac Jones, the Patriots, they have a very solid team, but I mean, it, I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about their offense. Lamar Jackson, the Ravens actually have a ridiculous team. Like ignoring the injuries, they have a very solid team. Yeah, it's gonna be a couple of good games for the Ravens and the Bengals. You're definitely winning at least one playoff game next year. I mean, there's just little margin for error. Lewis not just beat us. Wait, what was the score in that Chargers game? I need to see. Um, I can just use. Why am I using my phone this entire time? Okay, I was looking for a thumbnail for this, and I just chose Odell. Um, Chargers versus Bengals. Oh my God, what happened? I didn't see this. What happened? I mean, that all doesn't matter really, cause I just have zero trust. Xavier, Xavier, come on. You can't doubt the Bengals like that. It, you just can't doubt them like that. When you make a suit, when you I had confidence in the Giants when we got knocked out of the playoffs against the Packers, and then we, I mean, yeah, we got dogged on the next year, but zero trust. You got an offensive lineman, you're unstoppable. Joe Mixon is unstoppable. Joe Burrow is unstoppable. I mean, they're already unstoppable enough without an offensive line. Just give them an offensive line, and they're gonna be incredible. Joe Mixon gets 1,800 rushing yards if he has a proper offensive line. That's how it goes. Think of all the possibilities when you have an offensive line. Joe Burrow has more time to survey his receivers. And not only, I think like all the receivers on the Bengals starting, they're all route runners. T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase, they're all route runners. After watching Marvin Lewis for 16 years until what the fuck just happened, yeah, Marvin Lewis was a terrible coach. I mean, or was he a terrible coach? I don't know. No, but that's Zach Taylor. That's like his second season, I think, right? In his second season, he made the Super Bowl. I think nowadays it's just the young head coaches. They're the ones that like they're very like smart when it comes to football. I mean, judging granted, Zach, yeah, Zach Taylor, but also Sean McVay. They both made the Super Bowl. I think they were like the two youngest coaches to make the Super Bowl. Dalton had a Super Bowl caliber team in 2015. We lost in the wild card game. Don't care how good this team is. We just can't win. Well, you have a proper coach now. You have a proper Xavier. Come on, Xavier, man. I mean, you wouldn't be saying this right now if the Bengals won the Super Bowl. I guarantee it. Because they lost to a last minute touchdown. Third, his other two, he had 6 wins combined. Oh snap! Was that bad? Granted that Joe Burrow was out for the season for one of them, but oh yeah, he did start in 2019. But still, I mean, it's just I guarantee you, if the Bengals won the Super Bowl, you wouldn't be saying this right now. Like because no, whether they won or lost this game, I have supreme confidence they're gonna be a crazy team to beat next year. Same went for the 49ers, but we didn't. We choked. That's simple. But you're still a crazy good team. Like I mean, even teams like the Packers, I know, like assuming they keep Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, they're gonna be, they're still gonna be a crazy good team, and they didn't even make the championship game. Same with the Patriots, they didn't even get out of the wild card game, but they had a crazy good, but they have a crazy good defense, and I'm confident in their defense is helping them win games. Granted, their offense is pretty meh, crazy regular season team. You won 3 playoff games though. I mean, are you sure it's gonna be crazy regular season? A matter of fact, as a Giants fan, I would dream of a crazy regular season team, let alone a an average regular season team. I mean, not to mention, you went from the first overall pick 2 years ago to a Super Bowl team. I don't think that's ever happened in NFL history. I don't think. I don't know. Oh, never mind. I think it happened with Jared Goff and the Rams a few years ago, but was Jared Goff number 1 overall, or was it Carson Wentz? I don't know, man. Still, going from the worst team to the second best team in the league is an unbelievable accomplishment. After 30 years after being disappointed by the Bengals my entire life, should remember that they're just a disappointment of our franchise. I didn't even think about it, but they've lost 3 Super Bowls. I mean, they're one away from tying the Bills and the Vikings. Um, yeah, I would probably be this. I mean, current present wise, I would be very proud, but in terms of history, I mean, nothing's changed really. I got 44 views on my Eli Apple vid. See what got. I mean, I didn't care about getting copyright claimed in this one. Oh my god, it's just these people again. Why do you do this to me, man? How do you delete this? I can't delete it. Sister 19. LOL. Online. For some reason, it's so funny in text form. Let me let me just get rid of that real quick. Put him in timeout. There we go. All right, gotta head out. Nice to see you, man. Oh, I can't even read that. Oh, all right, gotta head out. See you, man. All right, I'll talk to you later. And again, I'm very sorry about this loss. Must be one of the hardest things to take in. Why do people do this, man? Why the hell does Colin Johnson have a 97 overall card? What the hell? What is this? What? I don't understand this. What? Just build the weirdest team there is. Michael Vick, yeah, definitely. Let's just do the most out of position team. Derrick Henry's one. Oh man.